Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little bit different than what you guys are used to. So I kind of hope that you will give me a little bit of feedback, whether you like this format, whether you do not like it. It is something that's just a little bit easier for me to put together. So just saves me some time. And I do think that it might be like you guys might get a lot more out of it. So here's what we're going to talk about. Sweater dresses. So in the new format, I will be putting together little reels that I have gone live with the previous week on Instagram. So obviously, if you are following me on Instagram already, you guys would most likely have seen either one of these or all of them or some of them or whatnot. But in the video here, I'll be showing you the reels styled, but also the outfits and how I wore them. And I wanted to talk a little more in depth about each one of the dresses, their sizes, and how they fit, the material, price point, colorways, and just a little more about each one of the pieces. So I just think that if you guys have no patience for reading, because all of this information is typically on the Like to Know It app and on Instagram caption. And if not on both, it's at least on the Like to Know It app and even on the blog. If you guys are blog readers, you will like that too. But sometimes if you just want to watch it and hear, if you're better at listening or if you need visuals, then you might like this format better. So any way that you like, I would really appreciate knowing, because this is a completely different audience than the ones that I have on other platforms. So I would really, truly appreciate your guys' feedback. So you ready to do this? Let's go. Okay guys, one thing that it is important to note is that these guys sell out super fast. However, for the majority of them, it's all Amazon and they restock just as fast. So make sure that you're either like bookmarking the page or you're checking back to see. I will have all of these listed on my blog as well, which is Karina Style Diaries. The link will be down below, but here on the screen as well. So you guys have easy access to all of the items in the video, but do not feel like sad if for some reason your size is sold out. It will be restocked soon. At least that's like I can promise you, but that's usually how it works with Amazon. So first piece is this little turtleneck bodycon dress. So I went with a size small. It is the smallest size that is available in, and it is like they're calling bodycon, but I don't feel like it's bodycon. You guys will be able to see on the styling video how it fits on the body on its own. And it is just really like there's room in there. Now, mind you, I am a usual size extra small, size 25 jeans and extra small on tops. So if you are a true small, this might fit a little more bodycon. The sleeves are a little bit more on the skinny side, which I love. It has like a cute little cuff style in here and a matching wide band on the hem in here. It's just like you can see the shape of the dress. It is a little more curved, so it hugs your curves in the nicest way. This band here prevents it from like riding up, which is great too, because even though it is a mini dress, it doesn't feel like you're exposed, or, you know, if you have to bend over or whatever, it's not gonna like show your parts. It is a turtleneck too, and you can just wear kind of like slouchy, or the way that I have, which is just folding over once, or you can even fold over a couple of times. I just love how versatile these dresses are, you guys. Like sweater dresses are my go-to for fall. Not so much winter, because here in Indy it's so cold. It's just almost impossible, depending on the winter. Like some winters we have been able to pull it off, but for the most part, it's more of a fall and spring type of dress. So this guy here is under $30. I believe $27, depending on the size, they will charge different. It does come in about 7 colors, more of like the winter colors, like burgundies, camels, like a beige and colors like that. And like I said, it does fit more true to size. However, I did size up to a small. You might, if you are too small, you might want to go with the medium. You might want to order both. Since it's Prime, you can always send it back. It's just super easy, just so you have, you know, your size. This is like a sweatshirt fabric, you guys. I want to come close to show you here. It's like really sturdy. I've wore this all day, 2 days in a row, and I don't feel like it's stretched up or anything. It just feels like a really good sturdy fabric and very smooth too. It's like probably cotton, so it's just a nice feel on the skin. Okay, for the second dress, we have this Batwing cocktail dress. They're calling this sexy cocktail, Batwing, mock, whatever, like all kinds of names. So to me, it is just a knit dress. It is more of a bodycon as well, so you can see the shapes in here. It does have a wrap up front, and it has a little band on the back, which is so nice because it prevents it from sliding it off your shoulder, so it stays put. It is a Batwing style, which is super, super cute because it is a Batwing. Sometimes skinnier sleeve coats can get trapped in here, and it's not the case on this one. I was able to slide it through a couple of coats, and it actually fits really nicely. It's not like an overly thick knit fabric in here, so really nice. It does come with a band. I have no idea where it is, you guys, because I never wear those bands. So just so you guys know, it does have the band. However, I like to wear mine either alone or with a nice statement belt, or even more of like a thin belt or a wrap leather belt, something like this. So something that comes to mind with this dress is that it is just a little bit more dressy. I feel like it's just an easy grab and go if you are looking for like a work dress. It is more of like a mini side, on the mini side of things, I'd say mid-thigh. However, you can put with like pantyhose or tights, and it would look super cute, especially because those are like so back in style, and layered with maybe a long duster or a cardigan or even a coat. Tall boots or even shorter boots, whatever, like will look perfect. This is an easy transition too. If you are going out afterwards, you can just swap, you know, the tights for like some boots or something like this to make more evening look. This is under $40, so $39.99 I believe, and also size small. In this color here is the Camel one. So I don't believe this comes in a size extra small either. So it is the smallest size available, and it does fit really, really nicely. It does come in a ton of different color range too. And here is just a little close up on the material. The rib knit here is nice and like higher quality. The knit, it's nice, you guys, and it feels good against the skin as well. So just a really cute dress, very versatile for under $40. Third dress I want to talk about today is the one that I'm actually wearing right now. This guy here does come in a size smaller. I did go with the small size. However, I do advise you to stay true to size. I think that this one looks quite slouchy, and that was the look I particularly wanted to go with because I wanted to belt it and make it look a little more slouchy than not. But the extra small will be perfectly fine as well with the length. If you are looking into something just a little more lengthy though, I do recommend sizing up, but just know it's gonna look a little more on the slouchy side. It is a drop sleeve shoulder, so you can see it in here in a really nice turtleneck style. This one is the color white, and it is under $40. This one, you guys, has been a hit for a couple of years now. I do have it in this color cream as well. I'll see if I can find a picture from last fall, styling them probably my driveway. I can actually picture the outfit. I think I was wearing some snakeskin boots with it. So being the white, it can just go so many ways. I love wearing white in the winter time. You can totally make it sporty with your ball cap. You can make it dressier with like maybe a felt hat, cowboy hat. It's just the perfect like canvas to start with. As you can see here on the sleeve, because it is a size small, it does fit more slouchy here too, but it has a nice cuff that doesn't make your hands disappear. You know what I mean? It has a really nice grasp on the wrist as well. So to me, this one is one of the best deals because it is so warm, you guys. So all you need is truly this and nothing else for like the fall season. Tall boots, shorter boots, you will see here on the reels that I made like many ways that you can style it with jackets, short jackets, long coats, and all of the above. So really like this one. Okay guys, fourth dress is this other Amazon style. Also come with the band, which like I said, I don't know where it is. It does fit more sporty if you want to, but it's very versatile as well. So you can definitely make this more dressy if you want to. It actually does look super cute with a band. I'm gonna leave the link below too so you can click on it. And the way that they have styled on the website at Amazon is tied around the waist. So this one is also the size small in here, and this color, this exact color is khaki. They do have the camel, which I was tempted to get, but because I already have the camel here and so much camel in my wardrobe, I decided to go with the khaki, which is more like a mushroom color. So super easy, neutral to style as well. Under $40, and like I said, this is the size small. I am not positive if this is the smallest size that it comes in, but it does fit a little oversized on my extra smallish body, just so you guys know for fitting purposes. Obviously, you'll be able to see on the reels too how it like, you know, wears on the body and the where it hits the length too, but it is more of like a lengthy dress. And here is a close-up. I really like this different knit style in here. It's just a little bit different than this guy here and all of the other ones that I have back there. It is a crew neck, but just nicely finished. It does not look like a cheap dress by any means. And it's a little more airy, I'd say, than this like thick pullover here. So if you tend to get like hot easily, you might like this style more than this one. All of them are amazing. So it is very hard for me to decide between, you know, these four dresses here, but all of them are under $40. And I'd say for the most part, I went with size small, actually on all of them. So pretty easy. And I'm not sure yet, like I'm filming this in the beginning of the previous week, so I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do a reel on these two dresses, but I wanted to mention them because they are under $50 and they're Nordstrom finds. This one is almost sold out, but I did mention this, I think on the previous video that you guys watched. It is just a super nice versatile dress, and I love the fact that it is a half zip up. So I love this neckline in here. I just wanted to briefly mention them again and post some pictures of the looks styled, just in case you guys want to take a look. Like I said, this one is almost sold out. However, this one was still available, but this one is size actually extra small, and it fits a little bit more on the oversized. This I know for sure it is still available, and it does, well, at least on this previous week, and it is an easy one to dress up. I feel like it's a lot like this one, $10 difference, and I actually, if I'm being very honest, guys, like the Amazon one better. Like they're super similar, if you guys can see. But first of all, I love, this is more of like the turtleneck. You might like the mock neck if you do tend to get hot easily. So you might like this version better. But I actually like the way that this fits nicer. It's just more of that slouchy look. So if you like more of a put together look with the shoulder not as dropped, you might like this better. However, the cuff is like unfinished, so it's one of those that just kind of lays in there, which looks super cute layered with a coat where this peeks through. This one might not peek through, but I do like the way that it looks. Also, this one kind of like narrows down to the... Do you guys see how like the hem finishes in here? So it's just a little more gathered up like this on the hem as well. And this one is not. It's just kind of like a straight hem and a straight cuff in here too. So just a couple of details for you guys to note. One more style, and I probably did mention this too, is the express one that it's also, You can call it a Batwing or a dolman sleeve. This is definitely more on the dressier side. I do love this little crew neck style here. This is almost a mock neck because it does come up a little bit. And it does have the open back style in here and the really pretty flare, like almost pleated looking like skirt. So this has just a lot of movement, really nicely done. Probably the dressiest one of all of these guys here. So I will be leaving links for every single one of these. Instead of linking every single outfit from the reels, I'm just going to link the blog post that they're into, or even the like to know it reel where you can find every single one of them, just to make your life easier. You don't have to go through all of it. You know, say you like the reels with the gray dress, so you just go gray dress reels. Okay, then you shop the entire video there, which is usually 3 outfits that I'm planning. Okay, and for my favorite one, I do believe that it is this Nordstrom one with the half zip up and this guy one here. You guys, I do love a really nice crisp dress, but also I have to say that this is on the top too. I'm just very, very surprised that this looks like nothing on the website. It looks so cheap. Sorry, but it does. It's so cute on. It's just like one of those, it's easily, you can go to church and dress it up with it, and you can like just put on sneaks and a ball cap and call it a day, go run your errands or whatnot. So it's just very, very easy. So that was it for today, you guys. I hope that you did enjoy this format of video. As I mentioned before, if you did so, please leave me a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe to the videos and here to the channel because it does help me so much. And if you guys didn't care for this format, meaning me talking and then showing the reels, do let me know. And then I'll try to do more of like a showing piece by piece in here. However, it is very difficult to do a lengthy video or be able to talk about so many styles at once and style each one of them. I probably won't be able to do that. So if you have any ideas of how you would like to see the styled videos or what it's most helpful for you, do make sure to let me know on the comments below. I do read all of them. And that was it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time. Beijo. Tchau, tchau.